Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, AG Hauser here. So I want to make a video real quick to well, just because I feel like it. That's typically how I normally make these videos. So couple updates so far. Long story short, there's a lot of things I got to include, but I might as well start with the heavy hitting stuff first. I've been moving around quite a bit because I've been just dealing with a lot. So I want to bring you guys back up to speed from 2 years ago when I had long hair. I was living in a friend of my mom's basement after we got kicked out of our apartment because of rent issues. Um, that was like right before COVID happened and we went to online learning, and it was really shit. So, long story short, we were there for about, I'd say, give or take, no, 2 years, so around there, a little under 2 years. And during that time, I was saving up money on a pool job. This was back in 2021. And so I was working at a pool job. I got my hair cut a little bit. If you guys can't tell from those videos, with the ants and the weevil. Yeah, I know. I love filming bugs and other random shit. So, anyways, I've been really busy working there, and then I started up college after the pool job, and then I started working a job at like a fast food place down the street from the apartment or condo I just bought, or paid for a down payment of at least, not buy like rented out then. And so I would go to a full time college course. Then I would go immediately to then I would immediately go to like my let's see, sorry, I would go to work, but work was really shit because the area I lived in at the time, if you watch the you know, Meanwhile in Midwest video, like you see I'm on the third floor, so I'd have to take a rickety elevator downstairs and either go to the basement to drag out my bike through the same elevator, or I would have to walk to college and to work. So what happened was I was working at college, like I said, full time, and then I was working at that fast food place about like it used to be 5 hours every night from Friday to Monday. So I would get 5 hours in on top of what I was doing for college, and then it slowly divulged into um slowly divulged into basically me working 9 hours a night every single night there. Like during those days, I didn't pick up any extra days because I had a full plate outside of those days. But so I was working full time hours straight through the weekend. So the only real day off I had was like every Wednesday, and that was it. So it was like this for a solid 5 months, and I kind of stopped because I was, you know what? I was like this. I was like, you know what? I've been doing this for 5 months straight, and I just got my second eviction notice because I don't have enough money to pay for, the condo I'm in. Go figure. It's Murica, land of the taxed and home of the tyrants, that sort of shit. Anyways, that side. Um, my mom wasn't working because she wasn't feeling that great, and she was feeling down in the dumps and depressed, and about her getting fired from her job because she had like a back injury, and she's still suffering from it today. Long story short, herniated disc. It's pretty gnarly. Not in a bad, not in a good way, but in a bad way. Gnarly. Literally, her back is gnarled, like this. And so I was a little bit mad, yeah, but what are you gonna do? You know, Besides, she's got a lot of other conditions. And so I stopped going to college. I dropped out of two classes and tried finishing the rest. And I finished, but barely managed to pass. And then I kind of went through the summer with no job. And I kind of went through all of that playing video games, not even uploading videos, just chilling with friends and decompressing. And my mom would come home, right? Because then she finally got a job in the spring of last year, and I was not working. So she would come home and she would be mad at me, and we would get into it. And because technically it was under her name, but I paid for down payment of the place and paid for like, you know, 5 months worth of rental, more like half of those 5 months because I was working and only paying half of it. It was like $1,400 a month, and I was making like probably around 900, give or take. Yeah, 900. The job did not pay well. So I digress. I was depressed because I was basically not going anywhere with working there, and I couldn't find any better jobs in the area, and I didn't want to put up with my mom and me not getting along while living under the same roof. So came to a boiling point in mid to late August last year, and I ended up with me going to my grandma's after I told my mom that I just had it, and I was very honest that she is very mean to me at times and is not very okay with to be under the same roof with for long. Like, she's a good person. I don't mean to badmouth her, but long story short, throughout my entire life, we've been at odds. I mean, that's a typical son kid thing to do, but you put two autists in the room, and there's not going to be a lot of fun, especially with two people who don't agree with things openly. I'm saying the word autist because I haven't divulged this either. I have a long time ago was diagnosed with Asperger's, and basically I'm very socially inept and I'm awkward, but apparently for some odd reason I know how to build shit very well. So, um that's kind of like really a weird combination, you know. Anyways, I went to my grandma's and I got a job working as a dishwasher at a place that's really nice, full of nice people. I've been there for a good couple months and it's going alright. But I'm just updating you guys a very brief update on what's been going on with me. Not a whole lot besides work, school, and dealing with school and being stressed about school and then going to work and doing work. I do play some video games, but the PC I had since broke, and I'm not talking to the guy who built it for me anymore. That's another thing I want to get to right now is that I would like to say that it's been a long time coming, and to some of you people who watch my videos but either don't know me in person or who do know me in person and haven't heard about this yet, I'm bi. It, I'm kind of coming out of the closet here with this one with a right hook out of nowhere. So, about 2020, I realized I had a crush on a friend, and um, and I told myself at first it was his personality, not his general. It was both. I liked both, respectively. And so, long story short, me and this friend of mine that has been since like he's been in a couple small in like it parts of my videos before. I since removed those videos just because I don't really hold a grudge against him. It's more particularly just I don't feel like he would be comfortable on my channel if like on any videos. So That's why. Okay, well, we were best friends, and he was kind of like an older, not like an older brother at first, and like I said, divulged it to me having a crush on him. He didn't feel the same way, but he was a nice guy, so he didn't say like, no, you can't, I don't want to be friends anymore. I said, well, we can still be friends, and I said, okay. So this, I was crazy about him, even though he just wanted to be friends, and he knew it. And I didn't bug him too much. I did bug him a little bit about it, admittedly. Me being, well, fixated on things that, like things that I'm passionate about, including relationships. I'm kind of an all in sort of person. So then, and then I kind of dialed it back when I met this, or re met this girl that I knew from summer camp when I was younger. And she was awesome, to say the least. And, well, long story short, it kind of did not work out the way I intended. Um, Too much was going on at home, and she didn't want to pursue a relationship at the time. And so I said, fine, that's all right. We still talk every once in a while, but not very often. She's busy, I'm busy, kind of like it never even happened, sort of thing. But, life goes on. But around the same time this was going on, about 2 years ago, basically now, more like, no, a year and a couple months, in like around July, like, no, no, not July, sorry, I'm blanking here. August 1st, I remember that, or no, July 30th. Sorry, this is before that. So basically, I'm at an anime convention for 3 days, and I'm wild, and I'm trying to act like this shit's Vegas, right? And so, me being crazy for this guy, I kind of decided it would be a good idea to sleep in the same bed with him. Like, not sleep with him, no, no, no. But just go, hey, well, I'm going to sleep in the same bed. So I was flirting with him during the convention and kind of really just going, hey, it's Vegas, man. You sure you don't want to do that? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. We weren't actually in Vegas, but the place might as well have been for how closely resembled it was. So, um, he finally caves in and says, "You know what? Okay, fine." Like not like that, but I meant more. I wake up and the second day, and I was up all night partying so hard that I literally was paralyzed, like sleep paralysis. And he grabs my left hand, puts it down his pants to feel his junk. All right. So basically, he did that, and I was kind of weirded out, like not like mad or just I was just really surprised. And basically, I kind of just left it at that. Then his some other girl that or some girl that person, well, they've changed their thing to they them now, their gender identity. But basically, this particular individual is a best friend of mine, right? And they had a crush on him as well. So I basically didn't say anything because I didn't think of it at the time. I kind of forgot about it happening actually. And so my friends that was there was actually one of my friends that was there was in the room, but they were on like a smaller bed on the floor because it was like a one bedroom hotel we were staying in. And so he told this person that him like the guy and me were in the bed and he heard some rustling around. So I didn't know about this until later that he told this other person told her. I'm just gonna say her for the sake of clarification here. And um, except the guy I was interested in lied and said I came on to him first. So me um, and the girl that likes him are on a call because she's furious with me, and I tell her things like or details that he didn't tell her. So like, oh well, did he tell you about how he put my hand down his pants to feel his junk? And she was like, well, actually he didn't. So she realized quick that I was telling the truth. Thank God for that. And so everybody, so me, her, and my other friend figured out that this guy basically lied to those two and outcasted him. Basically, it was. I hate this he said she said teenage like shit. I'm gonna be honest, but it's one of those moments where I was kind of involved because I was mad that more he lied. Everyone's like, "Oh, Aiden, you got sexually assaulted," and I'm like, "I don't care about that. I don't. That's not the stupid fuck part. That's the fuck part is he lied." So where we're going with this is that yes, I'm bi, and I have been for a bit, and I haven't said anything because I kind of, think that a lot of people are more bigoted than they like to believe themselves to be when it comes to shit like this. So, yeah, it's just a problem that I feel like I have sometimes, though, with people is that I can't really be open about lots of things without scrutiny or bias or other stuff. And people are like, well, why don't you just ghost them? People who judge others about simple things also are simply or more easily um set like triggered. So in other words, if someone judges me for being like interested in guys, they're not just gonna silently judge me all the time. They would probably just start yelling at me or even try shooting me or something. I don't know. It's a fucked up world right now. So the thing is that I'm saying this all now because it's been a long time since I've really put an update video, and it's been a longer time since I've really talked to anybody about things going on in my channel, like talked to you guys, the viewers here. Yeah, all 16 of you dudes. But no, but really, um. So right now, I just am talking to my boyfriend that I've met on VR chat. Yeah, that sounds pretty stupid, right? It's not. Shut up. Anyways, so yeah, or we've been going strong for like a while now. So in other words, it's fine. I'm just like I said, updating you guys about all this stuff going on because it's been a long time since I've had this channel up, and each passing year I keep telling myself I'm gonna upload more, I'm gonna upload more, and then I don't. And I look at my past videos, I'm like, I used to upload video game videos all the time on my crappy phone, which I think I have in my dresser drawer a little bit over to my right here. So, you know, I do plan on uploading more videos. I'm gonna get a PC soon. I have most of the parts, and it's gonna be able to run Red Dead 2. So, in other words, I think even with my Neanderthal brain, could probably figure out how to make simple recording YouTube videos without a camera. Only because I don't know how to do that the whole setup. It's gonna be very fucking simple probably, but still, that's what I'm going with right now. Um, so currently, like I said, working the dishwasher job pays pretty good. Going full time soon, and am just saving up cash. Oh, I forgot. Okay, okay, I am so stupid. I completely forgot to tell you guys. If you can't tell by the gameplay I've uploaded in the past, I really like guns and military stuff. So, I'm kind of planning on getting into that sort of business, the legal side of it, mind you, for self defense weapons, like self defense guns and stuff. And I plan on going to a college out of state in order for me to, well, get my degree, because this particular state I'm in is very anti gun and extremely bigoted. So, in other words, it's really, really hard to find any sort of knowledge and stuff around here. And you're probably wondering, well, why do you like that sort of stuff? My brain's just hardwired to understand the technology better. Like, I don't know shit about the inner workings of a computer, but if you hand me a diagram of the night of a 1911 or even like a Chris Vector, I'll understand that shit very quickly. I'll be like, oh, that goes there, that moves there, that. You know what I mean? My point is that um you can judge all you want in my interests and other things as well, but I want to tell you guys straight up that I'm trying to pursue my life and my personality as best as I can without caring about scrutiny. You guys don't have to support me. You can if you want, but I'm just trying to be me. And I think that's the best I can do. Is just be myself and be open about it and not care about the issues that might arise, or care about them, but the whole concept of a free a free man is not being shackled down physically or like metaphysically speaking, even by other people and their agendas and ideals. And to close this video off, I want to say that as a person who might face a lot of scrutiny and oppression from people you know, care about, or even just society, I want to say that regardless, you should try being yourself. There's some things about people that aren't savory, I know, or things that people don't inherently like. I'm just encouraging you to accept, like I have, my interests and the things that I like you should do for yourself, and not care about what other people think. Because, ethically speaking, you're not really living your life, you're wasting it by not pursuing your passions. And that's the worst thing you could do for yourself. I had to learn that the hard way through a lot of years of trying to be catering to the needs and wants of other people and their agendas and being who other people want me to be. I'm 20 years old. I gotta be my own man, you know? Anyways, sorry, I'm a little tired. I hope you guys have a good night.